baby.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to work. I'm really trying hard to work.
You have to do the work.
Yeah, just getting in the way of my work.
And it's a work Monday. It's the beginning of the work week.
Yes.
And I know for a fact that you're getting all of those meetings and taking everything in.
I almost said it for a fact that I'm getting all worked up, but go ahead. Not my intention.
No, we don't intend for you to get worked up today. If anything, we want to ensure that you have a swell time as you go through your day. Because Mondays can present, can come with a lot of rigidity and a lot of meetings and a lot of you're trying to check yourself.
Uptightness.
Yes, and that uptightness is not. It's good sometimes. Other times I'm like, please, can we just breathe? But then Tuesdays are when the real work starts because you've done all of the meetings on Mondays.
Technically, Monday it's almost like Monday is the scheduling day.
Yeah, and
then
it's
a day
Tuesday
to like put together all the things that
you have to do.
Right.
But yes, welcome to Family Matters. This is the show that avails us the opportunity to talk about things that are happening within the family.
Yeah.
Family is not an important thing. Family is everything. And as a family radio station, we know for a fact that these things happen. A lot of conflicts will arise and we need to sort them one day at a time.
Mm-hmm. First time she said family isn't everything. She isn't
an important thing.
Important thing. I was like, huh? And then she said family is everything. I'm like, Okay, so to Family Matters today, we had to get on with it because it's a big situation. I hope you're listening very closely because the matters arising are quite serious. Now, I'm going to read a message that was sent to us. And yes, please feel free to send any family matter that you want us to discuss on Instagram. You can DM either one of us at The Gifted Goddess with an extra S at the end. So 3 S's at The Gifted Goddess.
And at Choma BBB. Choma BBB.
Yes. B for ball. Big, bold, and beautiful. Anyway, so the message reads, my husband is a great boss to his staff. But when we go for events, the girls keep asking personal questions about our marriage and touching him inappropriately. If it's not a back rub, it's an affectionate hand on his shoulder. I have tried to speak to him about it, but he made it look like I'm just being jealous of harmless things. We went out last week and one sitting next to him was laughing. And when one sitting next to him was laughing, she put a hand on his lap. My husband did not even act like it was anything. We had a big argument on our way home, and he said he was hurt that I didn't trust him after 6 years of marriage. He suggested he should stop taking me to work events if it makes me uncomfortable. I've never suspected my husband of cheating. He's not a man that stays out anyhow, but I don't like how these ladies are always all over him. Please, what can I do? Why are you packing your things? Why are you packing your things?
Because that's how we pack. We'll go to the therapist. Because that's how we will move to the therapist.
In case you missed it, here's the situation in a nutshell. She has a wonderful husband who clearly is a wonderful boss to his staff.
Too wonderful.
A little too wonderful, it might seem, because when they this is the story. Yes.
So the story as it is.
Don't add pepper and sugar. Okay, so basically her husband is a wonderful boss and he has this staff, especially the ladies, that are very comfortable with him. A little too comfortable. So much that even when she's there in their midst, they're asking questions about their marriage. They're asking questions about their life as a couple, and then they're touching him inappropriately. She said sometimes it's a back rub, sometimes an affectionate hand on the shoulder. She has tried to speak to him about it, and he says, why are you just being jealous? There's nothing there. Then they now went out this week that passed, yes, they went out. The lady was now laughing, and I carry hand and put on the man's lap in the midst of the laughter. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. You know that kind of thing. You put the hand on the lap. And the husband did not even flinch. Brother did not even do like anything happened. They are married 6 years now. So on the way home, first of all, would you have confronted him about the matter on the way home?
Fem, but that is worse. That is worse.
Okay, so back to the story. So she complained, she confronted him. I mean, seriously, why would she even, can you imagine, she even touched your lap? You didn't even see anything. It turned into an argument. And he now said he's upset that she will not trust him after 6 years of being together in marriage. And then he suggested, maybe I should stop taking you out with me to work events.
The nerve.
Because this thing is making you uncomfortable. There's nothing there. I like her. I like what she said. She said, I never suspected him of cheating. He's not a man that stays out anyhow.
Well, he goes to work and the girls are there.
I mean, is work always work?
Is work always work? He doesn't stay out anyhow, but he'll tell you.
I am not accusing.
There's a meeting that we're going to.
Let's not put ideas into anybody's head. Basically, how is she going to handle this matter? What can she do?
Because we can't do this alone.
Doc, he says,
and she's walking away.
The number to call is 0705 6900927. 0705 6900927. Please call in on time. Let's start this conversation because we have a very small window. So calling on time and let's start this conversation as soon as we can.
Now, I think that I have a problem with the girls involved.
Oh, with the girls involved?
No, I have a problem with it, but he aided.
I don't have a problem with the girls involved. I have a problem with him for allowing the girls involved.
I know, but even as the girl,
everybody doesn't have your level of common sense. Common sense differs from one to the other.
But small.
No.
This person is married.
So we're looking at...
And his wife is there. Even if you would not have sense normally.
The thing you will do inside innocently, in quotes. You will do outside innocently. So they are doing it because...
He gave them leadway. He gave them the access. Too much access.
You're not helping matters here. I'm trying to be serious.
No, but he's giving them too much access to want to touch his body parts.
So here's the thing. If you are touching body parts, okay, we have to put it honestly. If you are giving back rub and touching shoulder affectionately and even laughing and touching his laps when the wife is there, what do they do when his wife is not there?
Exactly.
That is the first question.
And it's a work event. I want to assume that it's work. And you have to separate work from any other razzmatazz.
So the question I didn't ask, and I purposely didn't ask, was what line of work is he in?
Because now that's something.
But exactly.
Would you excuse,
I didn't want us to focus on.
Would you excuse
if
actors?
it was in the media?
Would you excuse actors?
No.
Okay, I like that you said
so
no.
That's why I didn't ask the line of work, because it doesn't really matter the line of work. There's some hospitality space where a little warmer, media space where a little warmer,
a little too
friendlier,
warm
a little
sometimes.
too we're huggy. I'm a hugger.
What?
I am a hugger.
You know how much of a hugger we are in the media space and a touchy. Oh, what's up? Oh my gosh, you look so good, and you touch his
touchy feeling and everything.
Exactly. And this goes to say that there's really nothing on our minds, but we're just doing it. But guess
that's
what?
How we are.
If the significant other of this person is there,
common sense.
But
if you do it behind their backs, in quotes, if what you do when they were not there, you don't do when they were there, isn't that questionable too?
It begs the question what's really going on.
0927. That's the number to call or send a WhatsApp message. And if that one did not do you, 0802 502 7711. I'm trying not to wear my fighting gloves because this kind of story used to
I told you I was just taking my load outside. You saw me kapacking.
You know the other thing. He has accused her of basically being jealous.
And then goes on to say, oh, maybe I don't want to take you to work events anymore. And I'm asking the question, like, is that
maybe
the
I
solution?
Shouldn't take you to... Well, so
is
think
that the
about
solution?
It like this.
No, that's not the solution. Self-respect is the solution.
No, but he's not disrespectful to himself as far as he's concerned.
It goes to say that he doesn't respect her. Because anybody that would want to do that in front of... Like, even if these girls would usually do it normally... Right. I don't expect that when I'm there, at least a little bit of respect.
Is it going to be different when you are there? If it is an honest touchy-feeliness. 070569000927. Where are you? Call us now, because the matter, I want us to really delve into this matter. But seriously, and I do agree with you on the part where I think, how dare you now say to me, okay, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be taking you to events because it makes you uncomfortable. How dare you?
Right.
So that's what will now happen.
So, okay, you want to be frolicking. Oh, let's leave you to frolic.
So we might be wrong, and this is why we need your own opinion.
And asking the industry would have been what industry he works in or what line of work. Maybe it would have given us an insight. If it's like a 9 to 5.
I don't want to.
Okay, imagine it's a 9 to 5, and there's all of this. There's so many things that you need to put into consideration. But then, secondly, if it's the media space, just maybe you want to cut him some slack, but then you tell him. The girls in question may not know that they're doing something
It's
wrong.
not her business to talk to the girls in question.
No. I'm talking about her husband.
No,
I'm talking about her husband. I'm not. Oh,
and she's telling him, and he's saying you are being jealous. Someone says it's a total no. Rabbi says it's a total no. There should be boundaries. Roles reverse. Would he take it easy with wifey?
Thank you for that. If somebody is holding his wife by the waist or holding her on her shoulder, holding her on her hand,
rubbing her back,
because or putting hands
like
on
that.
her thighs, it doesn't make any sense. Would you feel happy, sir? Let me take you to my work event. Let me take you to my work event. Let's see how things go down there.
We're going to put DJ right on the spot very soon. I'm just allowing him to breathe. He's just taking it in and looking at us and smiling like, they don't know. But if you're just tuning in, this is Super 92.7 FM. You are listening to Family Matters, and there's a Family Matter on ground. In fact, I think we just read it the way exactly that it is.
It goes as thus. My husband is a great boss to his staff. Oh, he's a boss. Yes,
no.
My husband is a great boss to his staff. And when we go for events, the girls keep asking personal questions about our marriage and touching him inappropriately. If it's not a back rub, it's an affectionate hand on his shoulder. I have tried to speak to him about it, but he made it look like I'm just being jealous of harmless things. We went out last week, and when one sitting next to him was laughing, she put her hand on his lap. My husband did not even act like it was anything. We had a big argument on our way home, and he said he was hurt that I didn't trust him after 6 years of marriage. He suggested he should stop taking me to work events if it makes me uncomfortable. I've never suspected my husband of cheating. He's not a man that stays out anyhow, but I do not like how these ladies are always all over him. Madam, the ladies are not your problem.
No. So they kind of are, because they're not plugging common sense.
However, let's leave them out of the equation, because it's the way that you place yourself that people will carry you.
This is true.
As a boss, and these are your staffers. These are people that you pay salary.
Yeah, but
you're touching me.
So let's say it's like let's even say it's a hospitality company or media space and all of that. We're very touchy-feely, we're very huggy and all of that.
No,
so maybe,
I don't think it's media.
Perhaps
I don't think it's media.
Maybe it might be hospitality.
Staff. Even if it's hospitality, the clients are the people who are supposed to be hospitable to, not one another.
Wow.
Of course,
no, charity begins at home.
It's in the house. Let's leave it.
Sorry, not in the office.
In the office. It doesn't begin in the office.
But very seriously, and we're not making light of this conversation. Please note, this is why we are asking you to call as well, to chime in. Well, the numbers to call are very available to you, and our WhatsApp as well. I know the network has been a little crazy all over the place, but hopefully we will try to have a seamless conversation.
Well, 0705 69000927. That is the number to call us on, or you can call us on 0802 502 7711. If you're a wife out there whose husband is a boss, and maybe usually some of these touchy feelings are happening or happen, tell us, how did you deal with it? Or do you know somebody that is just usually that jovial boss that everybody cuddles up to, or someone just, hey, that's a wrong phrase, cuddles up to. I'm sorry. But someone that they warm up to, because you know there's some persons that are very jovial.
There are some bosses that are
very jovial. They just, in fact, they are the ones that even do the, will you come on, leave this place? Like, it could be that.
I think so too. But is it possible? Okay, so is it possible that this guy's that everything he does is actually innocent?
Because now he's angry that we've been married for 6 years and you don't trust me. But then you should respect her.
Even though this might be gaslighting. But I'm not saying that it is. But it could be.
It could be gaslighting. Oh, you don't trust me? I've been married to you for 6 years.
The way you said it was...
I'm sorry.
The way she read it, way she interpreted those lines when, you know, she felt like he was honest. It's different from the way she interpreted it when she felt like this could be gaslighting. Why?
I'm sorry, I just had to put into perspective what we're talking about.
So DJ Ryder is here, and I'm just like gonna pick his brain a little. DJ Ryder.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm tempted to ask you what line of work your wife is in. But let me not ask you directly. Let me just go to... Have you ever been in the situation? I mean, you are in the media space.
At least I can listen to the conversation while I'm driving here.
Oh, whilst you were driving, you were listening.
Someone is calling us. I'll ask you something particular. Hello, good morning.
What's wrong with you guys like that?
Hey. Sir, good morning, sir. We are sorry, sir. Hello, sir.
And something now went wrong with it again.
I'm sorry.
We apologize. Please call in.
Call. Send a text as well.
690097. Or you can try the other number 0802 502 7711. I'll take that one more time. You can try the number 0802 502 7711. Or alternatively, you can call the number 0802 9788003.
Somebody just sent us a message. It says, I don't care what industry, it's wrong. However, either the man is just that unaware or obtuse. Or he's well aware of what is going on and is trying to get her to doubt herself. Wow. He needs to set boundaries. Hello, good morning.
Hello, beautiful ladies.
Good morning. Thank you for calling us beautiful. We feel beautiful.
That is amazing.
Yeah, this is Buchi.
Oh,
hi, Buchi.
Buchi, great to have you on the
show.
show.
How are you guys?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Fine. Anyway, the other number is switched off, though. I'm trying to call your number.
Which one? Which one? 070?
0705.
Wow.
Oh, that one is switched off. It's not going.
It's network.
Okay, thank you so much for that info. I'm sure we'll get the engineers to sort that out.
Anyway, for the topic this morning, I really will not blame the man, and I won't blame the ladies either, because sometimes when you're in a public event, sometimes you really can't control how some people really approach you. You know, some people are these overexcited type and all that. Because I've been in an event before where you just, before you know, someone from nowhere just coming to give you a hug. Sometimes you can't just shove them behind, you know. It will look as if they are arrogant. Yeah, exactly. But if you are going out with your spouse, you really need to make your spouse understand this thing, that these are harmless approach. It doesn't really something that will raise eyebrow.
But these are his staff members, though. They are not strangers. His staff members, ladies, that are his staff members.
Yes, maybe they are pretty much familiar in the office. So if they can do it there in front of the wife, that kind of shows that possibly there is nothing that they are hiding. Maybe it's not as if something
is going on. And you are laughing and putting hand on the lap of my husband.
And I'm there.
Yes. The wife should understand, though. Maybe the type of job the man is involved in. Yes, I think that one really counts as well. You need to check his type of job. If it's a job that requires very much ladies around him and all that.
So, no, she doesn't have a problem with the ladies around him. Is that what's up with the back rub? Coming to rub his back, coming to hold his shoulder, coming to even laugh and be putting hand on his lap.
Thigh.
Yeah, okay. If I could say, ladies are not that. Ladies that are people that are close by. You get. So I just feel like maybe the lady should just have a conversation with the husband. Maybe the husband can.
The husband said that she's being jealous of nothing.
And that he doesn't want to take her to work events anymore. Maybe that will make her comfortable.
No, that will really pretty much aggravate the whole issue, because at that point, it will really start making the wife to be more suspicious. He shouldn't stop taking her out. Yeah, he shouldn't stop. But both of them just really need to talk. That way they can really iron it out, and they'll balance it. Since the woman has already said that she trusts her husband, that he's not cheating, they can trash it out. Yeah, they can sort it out. That shouldn't be an issue at all. As for me, I really do not see any big deal on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Even as much as a man, I won't be comfortable with.
You
will be comfortable.
Oh, you will not. Buchi, I was just about to ask you that question.
What is it different?
It's different. How is it different, Buchi? Please tell me how.
We are different, like when it comes to a man, because when you talk about body parts, for a man is different, for a woman is different, because like a man can work with the bed living, but the female body are pretty much sensitive. You get so it depends on where you are touching. Like, I don't think a man will be comfortable with another man touching his wife's lap.
Wow. But a woman should be comfortable with another woman touching her husband's hand.
Thank you very much, Buchi.
I'm just asking questions.
You too,
Buchi. Thank you so much for calling. Wait till 0802 502 7711.
I didn't finish reading this message.
Okay,
it reads. Go ahead.
It says, I don't care what industry, it's wrong. However, either the man is just that unaware or obtuse, or he is well aware of what is going on and is trying to get her to doubt herself.
Gaslighting.
He needs to set the boundaries. How to get... Okay, we understand.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you do?
Very well.
Thank you.
Please, we need you to switch off your radio so we can have a smooth conversation.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So what?
I heard what people are saying.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm Hajia Amina from Gone Estate.
Thank you for
Hajia.
calling, Hajia.
Okay, fantastic. Great to have you. Tell us, what do you think about this?
I heard what people are saying, and I'm interested. And as in, if something like that is happening, the wife does discover, but since she didn't tell the man there that particular time, is when they are going that she is asking the man. The man is not supposed to be, I'm not just like that, I'll not take you again, we'll not go out together again. The man is supposed to say, okay, I don't even observe because of what is happening.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
Telling her that I will not take you out again. You know? So that's what I...
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see, that's the truth. She made a very salient point.
Because he could not even know all of these things. He could not pay attention. Like our last texter said, it's either he's just unaware or obtuse. But here we see a message. The husband knows his wife and there should be better ways to calm and rebuild her trust. If the touching is okay, for the boss, do we know the female?
Morning.
Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Toby. I'm coming from Aja.
Hi, Toby.
Another Toby.
I
love it.
Hi, Toby. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, according to what is going on, it is very wrong for a staff to rub his boss' body.
First of all.
I don't even want to know the kind of relationship. I don't want to know how good the
worse.
The husband himself doesn't expect his wife.
Uncle.
I write up for my book.
Yeah, it is wrong.
Because he doesn't respect.
But wait, Toby, this might actually be, this is how they do inside. Why are they now hiding it outside if there's nothing to hide?
I heard that man's point, but I did not see point in that. I didn't see point in that. There should be boundaries.
Right.
Do you think the industry matters? The industry that he may be in?
It doesn't matter if the industry is.
Right?
Okay.
That's why I did not ask.
Doesn't matter the industry.
Thank you, Toby. So how do you think she should handle it going forward? What do you think she needs to do as a man advising another woman on a man matter?
Well, she should, try to sort it out with the husband. And even the fact that the husband is saying he will not take her out to...
And she's being jealous of nothing.
Women are born jealous. Even men, we are more jealous because if
the tables were turned...
If a man touches his wife like that, he will not even allow it.
Now there for scatter ground.
It's there and then. He will just give you bombastic side eye. But thank you so much, Toby, for joining me.
Just to have deep conversation with the man, and the man should just respect the woman and keep boundaries between him and his staff.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
So he said the man doesn't respect his wife, and that is
it just goes to say that there's absolutely
say.
No respect whatsoever.
Another message says, my take on this matter is that the staff working with this man, are they not aware that the man is, are they not aware, you mean to say, that the man is a married man? And secondly, the fault is also from the man by his staff, giving his staff the opportunity to touch him and anyhow they like. Mm-hmm. And the boss might be jovial with his staff. His staff touching him might not be anything to the man, but advice to the wife is she should not take the matter as a cheating. She should sit the husband down and talk to him considering the matter. Thank you. Thank you, Ndifreke. Hello, good morning.
Beautiful ladies.
Prof. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Ben from
Yes. All right, Mr. Ben.
See, what a man is doing is not good, but this lady should handle it with wisdom so that she don't destroy her marriage.
Okay.
I don't think it's only immaturity. Maybe something is going on. Something is not going on. But how you catch people who are doing something behind the doors when you see touching on the sensitive part of the body. When you touch a man on the lap, what is remaining again now? When you touch him on a married man.
It's all over.
Another question I want to ask is that does a male staff, his male subordinates there, are they touching this man like this? Are they playing with this man like this? Or is he only female?
It's the female.
Why is it that the male doesn't touch the man anyhow?
Even if male touch you anyhow, would you feel so?
I think they will go to boxing and hit him on the chest more.
That's
that would be absolutely disrespectful. I'm sure he will see it as that's quite disrespectful.
Is he playing like that? So let us use that one and say that this man is play. He plays a lot. He's careless. I think this thing. I'm telling you the truth. This thing is too bad. It's too bad. This is abuse. This is abuse. This is cheating. It is cheating.
Cheating.
It's actually emotional abuse. Thank you, Prof.
It is cheating. The lady she's not intimidated though. People demand hear their voice like pastors, family members. She should invite them because this thing can sack her on that marriage. You don't know what is going on. Right. And if it's me now, I see my wife and her colleagues now. Immediately you touch my wife, I will come for you. Immediately I will warn you. Immediately touch my wife.
Prof,
there's no violence.
No violence. Prof, you can't be violent.
No, I will not fight you, but I will come for you and say, don't try it. You don't know she's a married woman. Don't try it.
Word.
Thank you so much for that.
Come. You don't say that this one is this person's cause. This one. If you talk nonsense, I'll tell you, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Because I answer her call. She answer my call. That is marriage for you. If you allow all these things and the thing grow, it can sack you. When the man go and start living, rent a flat for another year, is that when you know that
there's something else?
Matter.
Right. Now from clap they enter down.
Like thank you so much. Let other people
talk. Thank you very so much, Prof.
Thank you so much, Prof.
Our time is done, though.
Yeah, but sadly, we didn't even know that there was an issue with the other network. And
so apologies.
Join in.
Hopefully it's being sorted out for real. Oh, I wish we could take more calls.
I know, but our Business Connect guest is already here.
Yes. And we're going to have a very honest conversation with him. Very interesting conversation. This one says she should face her husband and not tackle his staff. Did she see these tendencies when they dated? Ima from Lagos. Word.
So many.
Don't go anywhere. We'll see you on the other side with our guest. And of course, at 11 o'clock, you'll be there, man.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.